Big news coming in. Indian fugitive hate preacher Zakir Naik will now be preaching sermons in Oman during the Ramzan month. Muscat has invited the Indian fugitive Zakir Naik to preach religious sermons during the month of Ramzan. It is the Oman government inviting the Islamic hate preacher Zakir Naik to deliver 2 lectures this March on 23rd and 25th in Oman. This is by the invitation of Ministry of Endowments and Religious Affairs of Oman. So it's an official invitation that has been sent to an individual who's being seen as a hate preacher, as a fugitive, whose online videos have been accused of radicalizing young minds here in India and leading to involvement allegedly in terror activities as well. But Oman thinks it is befitting to invite Zakir Naik for at least 2 lectures on 2 days. And as you can see, one of the topics here is how Quran is a global necessity and more. But remember, it's beyond what is officially on the radar that he actually starts to preach and is then seen under the agency's radar too. Let's bring in Foreign Affairs Editor Geeta Mohan for the latest on that. Geeta, he has been accused of some of those online videos of his that could have been used to radicalize young minds in India. What does this mean when Oman invites? It's an official invitation during the month of Ramzan.
Well, that's right. Those are the reports that are coming in, Pooja, of him being invited to Oman, but not the first time. Remember, during the Qatar FIFA World Cup, there were reports of him being invited to preach in Qatar as well. There were then denials that it was not an invitation by the government. Having said that, Zakir Naik is not somebody who has been banned in the Islamic world or Islamic states. Many of them, even if not in person, do listen to his preachers' teachings or his online videos, and they do connect with him online as well. So not the first time. He is a fugitive. India has very good relations with the West Asian countries, Qatar, Oman included. So we'll have to wait and see how India really takes it up if the reports of this being an official visit stands to be true. And India will certainly be informing Oman that this is a man who's a fugitive in India. Malaysia gave him a place to stay, saying that on the grounds that he was allegedly discriminated in India and persecuted in India. But after a lot of conversation between India and Malaysia, and after the change of government from Mahathir Mohamad, Malaysia did ask Zakir Naik to confine himself to religious teaching.
It remains to be seen how India responds to this. Remember, his videos have been accused of hate preaching and radicalizing young minds and have led to arrests as well. Geeta Mohan with all the latest on how Oman has invited him for 2 lectures on 2 days. It's an official invite to Zakir Naik. Big news coming in with regard to new conditions for a loan deal for Pakistan. The IMF has put a dampener on the loan deal, setting a new condition for Pakistan lender seeking a written assurance now of financing from friendly countries like Saudi Arabia, Qatar, United Arab Emirates by 30th of June. Now, the revival of the IMF loan program for Pakistan has taken a new turn because this is the international lender putting forward a condition if there is at all a staff level agreement that can be signed. Now, this, remember, is after there were information coming in that all prior conditions were fulfilled to unlock the next tranche of at least $1 billion for Pakistan, which is facing its worst economic crisis. But now there could be further conditions that could have been put for Pakistan.